Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering DeadBolt Ransomware targets the network-attached storage devices made by QNAP. SearchwithPure is a search engine linked to potentially unwanted programs, and the Stop Djvu ransomware family grows larger with CCPS Ransomware. A ransomware gang known as DeadBolt has begun to target the network-attached storage, or NAS, devices manufactured by QNAP, the Taiwanese corporation specializing in NAS devices used for file sharing, virtualization, storage, and surveillance apps. Specifically, DeadBolt is using a zero-day vulnerability in its devices. The attacks were first discovered in late January 2022. As a result of the attacks, users' files stored on QNAP devices are rendered inaccessible. Those files are appended with the telltale .deadbolt extension, which is the basis for the ransomware's name. The DeadBolt ransomware gang does not use a traditional ransom note, opting instead to hijack the login page for the QNAP device. When the victims attempt to log in, they are greeted with a new screen displaying the DeadBolt's ransom demand. The ransom was set at 0.03 Bitcoin, or approximately $1,100 as of early 2022. The DeadBolt hackers do not leave an email in the ransom note. They choose to communicate solely through Bitcoin transactions made to a unique wallet address provided to each of their victims. Should a victim make the mistake of actually paying the ransom, which we never recommend, they're expected to wait for the hackers to make a subsequent transaction. The details of that transaction are supposed to include the decryption key that should unlock the affected files. The victims then should enter the provided decryption key into the login screen of the compromised device. DeadBolt has also attempted to do business directly with QNAP. In fact, the hackers have previously offered to share details about the zero-day vulnerability with QNAP for 5 Bitcoin. Additionally, for the price of 50 Bitcoin, or approximately 1.85 million as of early 2022, the hackers claimed they would provide a master decryption key to QNAP that allegedly should unlock all the files of all affected users. How do I survive a DeadBolt ransomware attack? QNAP can potentially restore victims' file access by providing a way for users to bypass the DeadBolt's login screen via the given web addresses on screen. Additionally, victims should scan their devices with a reputable malware remediation tool to detect and remove the sinister DeadBolt ransomware. Browser hijackers are programs that modify your browser setting to land on questionable websites. Once installed, a browsing session can go through a series of redirects without the user even realizing it. Part of the reason browser hijackers are so successful is that their users are not aware of the potential threat. As a result, users get tricked into allowing browser hijackers to enter their system. If you find that your browser has begun to send you to its search engine, searchwithpure.com, that may be an indication that your computer has been compromised by a potentially unwanted program that is associated with SearchwithPure. These programs may have been installed without your actual consent or knowledge, and they may change your browser settings to redirect you to websites designed mostly to promote sponsored advertisements. Additionally, you may be redirected to risky websites that may contain adult content or even malware. Browser hijackers associated with searchwithpure may spread via freeware bundles like PDF readers, media players, and file compression apps. How do I remove the potentially unwanted program associated with searchwithpure? You can scan for and remove potentially unwanted programs associated with searchwithpure and other threats from your computer using a reputable malware remediation tool. Also, whenever you install freeware or other software from unknown sites, always select the advanced or custom installation option to ensure that you only install the programs you need. Since its discovery in 2018, the Djvu ransomware family has released hundreds of new variants, and it quickly became one of the world's most prominent ransomware groups. CCPS Ransomware was uncovered by malware researchers as yet another strain from the family. It is referred to as CCPS based on the .ccps extension that it appends to the infected files. The ransomware operates like its counterparts from the Djvu group and encrypts files before making a ransom demand. CCPS ransomware will scan a victim's computer to look for user-generated files. It then targets the files containing valuable information, including databases, spreadsheets, archives, pictures, and videos. Additionally, the hackers behind CCPS ransomware deliver a ransom note that contains information about the ransomware and the hacker's ransom demands. The ransom demand associated with CCPS ransomware. CCPS ransomware's operators promise a decryption key to unlock the affected files in exchange for $980. However, they offer a 50% discount if victims establish communication within 72 hours after encryption. The ransom note also instructs users to contact the criminals via helpmanager@mail.ch or restoremanager@airmail.cc. CCPS ransomware's operators also offer to decrypt one file for free to show that they can unlock all the affected files. How do I deal with a CCPS ransomware attack? Although cooperating with hackers seems like an easy way out of the situation, we strongly advise victims not to engage with them. It is better to employ a reputable malware remediation program to scan for and remove CCPS ransomware. To prevent data loss in the case of another ransomware attack, please consider backing up your data on an external hard drive or virtual cloud storage. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like SpyHunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.